Greetings everyone, my name is Ivan. Gonna be playing a little Project 1999 today on the green server. My character is Vems, a human cleric. I've dedicated maybe 30 minutes to an hour every day, with the exception of Saturdays. I'll have a little bit more time. I'm here in West Corona, and actually it seems like somebody took my spot. I was killing the bandit here that spawns down the hill of the bandit camp. Trying to play it safe. I'm working on collecting sashes. I currently level 13. I am a human cleric of Rotsit knife. I wanted to switch it up a bit. Um, on live I played a necromancer, which I have on blue, that I dabble in here and there, and also had a monk as well as a rogue. Rogue was my main character, so I miss those classes. I would love to play those classes again, but I wanted to switch it up with something new. Never really played a cleric before, so I just went. I also wanted to experience like grouping in the game at its peak. I'm sad to say though that I think that most people have already kind of left me behind because I haven't had much time. But hopefully, as a cleric, I can always find a group, you know. But enough talking. These are my stats. I'm gonna actually try to find a couple of bandits to kill. Um, no, it seems like this person locked out. For the past few weeks, I have been here. Try to get a bandit group when I can, but like I said, my time has been very limited. So log on, kill a couple bandits, um, hopefully get a couple sashes, get some bronze weapons and sell them. My goal for this character is to go all the way to 50. Um, get some decent gear, you know, have enough for my spells. I should say that I'm not a pro by any means. I don't have like a vast knowledge of the game. I don't know a lot of the zones. That's why it's so magical though, isn't it? Like this world of Norath, it's still here. It still transmits to us, you know, why do we return? There's so many great games out there. The graphics now are amazing. Why do we make a return to these lands, you know? There's something just so beautiful and special about this game. I could go on and on with it, but for me, like me personally, like it really captured my sense of imagination, and I realized like from a very, very early age, and like playstyle even, just across the board, how dangerous the world is, how punishing the world is. So I learned from very early on to just be careful, watch what you're doing, pay attention. You know, we all know how corpse runs go and this and that. So I guess I'm taking the safe route. Um, this area here is like it's very close to my starting city, Kinos. Um, I can go sell the weapons, put the money in the bank, get my spells, which I actually do have most of my. I think I have most of my spells. I may not have all of them for the next level. My idea is to get to level 14, get to level 14, get my spells, get a nice buffer, you know, maybe a yellow or two, and then venture out into the world more. Now my immediate goal is to I want to visit the locations um, in the game. I think there's like a shop in Hallas. They added a gravestone in the game for Brad McQuaid. I would like to go pay my respects, and with his passing, it made me want to play the game even more, and it also made me realize that I mean I was following Pantheon here and there, um, but I realized like EverQuest was the only game that really mattered to me. You know, I spent so much time playing World of Warcraft. I went back to EverQuest. I played Final Fantasy XIV exclusively for the past few years, and I don't know, you know, this game is just has such a special place in my heart. The music, the atmosphere, the vibes, just there's just something really special about it, you know, it's very hard to describe. Most of the older players really know what I mean. It's just a feeling, you know. Let's see if we can get this bandit. I'm extremely encumbered actually, and it probably was not the best time to make this video. I should go sell. Now what I've been doing is I've been pulling, now some of these backstab, so this isn't a good idea, but I've been pulling them back a little bit because during off-peak hours, several spawns will path across this area here, and it's really easy to get two of them. Some of them are spellcasters, and they're very dangerous. Oh no, these here, it's pretty straightforward. It's usually just like a melee slugfest. There's a lot of times where I get beat down within an inch of my health, and it's either me or the bandit, you know, but that's how I like it. It's me or the bandit. Now, Cleric is probably not the best class to solo. I imagine I'll have maybe a little bit more trouble at higher levels. I don't know. One strategy that I've been doing is I've been using root. I'll root them off. I'll back off and heal myself. Meditate a little bit if I have time. There's a spellcaster here that spawns that's very dangerous, but I'm at the point where I can take them now, I feel like. If I jump on them before they cast all their buffs, it's really easy to get the kill. So this is basically what I'm doing. Just killing bandits. Hey, yes, I'm sure. Okay, that was weird. I'm extremely encumbered. This was not a good time to start the video as well, because that crow that's screeching constantly in the background, it's very distracting. But here I am, you know, I just love existing in the world. I've never been an incredible player, um, but I feel like I was a decent player. I always challenged myself to be the best I could be. I raided with my rogue. I didn't take raiding seriously until Planes of Power and the Discord, was it? This expansion. So that was at my peak. Um, but these old zones, these old worlds, and like these old environments that are just here day by day, playing themselves out, you know, just silently transmitting to us 20 years later. It's such an amazing thing, you know, just existing in this world. Hey, That was scary. Thought it was a grizzly or a werewolf. Those I have a little bit more trouble with. I would have trouble rather. I'm not messing with a werewolf out here. So my cleric, even when I sell everything, and I've actually put a few bags in the bank. I got this box here from a drop, but even with all this stuff stashed away, all my money stashed away, I barely have enough room for like carrying anything because my tiny human arms can't carry all this weight. I realized I messed up when I bought a set of bandit gear. So I'm wearing full bandit, wearing this alligator tooth earring, 5 HP. Here's my weapon, Shining Star of Light, and this shield of knife, which it's amazing actually. A really nice player gave it to me. So I really appreciate that. You know, the community here is amazing, and I'd like to give back. That was part of the reason why I started a cleric. You know, I really wanted to experience grouping. I enjoy buffing people. The HP line of buffs that clerics have are really amazing, and I just really wanted to try it. I've always liked classes that can heal, but I never like actually played a cleric. You know, I admired them from a distance. I always thought they were just like these powerful, sort of like not warriors, but you know, just powerful priests in plate gear that would come save you in the heat of combat or after a tragic situation. So I don't know very many people. I don't have like a lot of connections. I've met some really good friends in this game, but they've vastly outleveled me at this point or have transferred to the teal server. Um, which was a great addition, by the way, because the server was absolutely crowded, and I feel like with the population the way it is now, at least in early levels, like it's a lot easier to build your reputation. It's a lot easier to stand out. It's a lot easier to make a connection, like that sense of relying on others and you know this sort of thing. It's more prevalent, and it's I feel like it's just the right size for like the size of the world, you know. But these are the things that I have at the moment, and I'm hoping that they last me for as long as I can. Uh, you know, make it with this, and I don't even know if I'm debating. I'm debating unequipping some of this stuff, maybe just to save a little bit of a weight allowance so I can have more time to haul back loot. Because as I've leveled and as I will gain this next level going into 14, the bandits are going to get significantly easier. So I'm going to hang around here maybe a few more days. Like I said, I've been going at an extremely slow snail's pace. But this is my current setup, and if I do get some upgrades, I will definitely pass these down to some other adventurer. So, let's see what else we got. Enough talking. Just wanted to explain sort of my love for the game, why I chose a priest class, and yeah, let's see if we can find a bandit. I know one patrol's out here, and I really apologize for this crow shrieking in the background. This was not a good time to make a video. Maybe by the time I sell, I will it'll return to like a brighter sort of setting. Do you know what? I'm actually just gonna gate. I'm sorry. Let me just gate. I think that'll be easier. That way I can turn in the sashes I currently have. I can free up some space, And yes, that'll be much easier. So let's just do that. I will say, Kinos is my absolute favorite city. It's my favorite area of the game. Oh, I wouldn't say favorite area, but it's my favorite city. I also really like Hallis and Everfrost Peaks. Now, do I know this like the back of my hand? No, I do not. I'm extremely encumbered. But this is what I've been doing. The past couple of months, I feel like I've been just going at a snail's pace, killing bandits, grouping when I can, selling the stuff, and I'm gonna sell this box. Yeah, you know, just returning here after a long haul and saving up for the future. I don't know if this is actually worth anything, but I really do not feel like hauling everything around. I really don't feel like hauling stuff around. My plan is just to make a bunch of coins, save it, set myself up for the next few rounds of spells. I shouldn't be this encumbered, should I? I'm at 100 pounds from 79. I'd really like to find some strength gear eventually. Um, Clerics have some really good undead line of spells, and I'm interested in going to the Estate of Unrest, which is somewhere towards Butcher Block Mountains, by the way. And I've said it once, and I'll continue saying it, but I I am not an expert of this game. I don't have vast knowledge of the camps and zones and stuff. I'm just going at my own pace. I'm enjoying just being in the world. I'm enjoying the vibe. I'm interested in like duo. I've always liked the idea of like small groups. Um, so like a duo or a trio is really cool. I feel like huge groups get really chaotic, and I'm also not the most like outgoing person out there. Um, so just kind of taking it easy, taking my time. Was Cleric the best choice for that? Probably not, but I'm having fun with it, you know, and that's all that matters, right? Let me see. I think the guy's out here somewhere. Yes, this guy for this quest here. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I don't know if you can do multiple trades at once, but yep, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing, and now I'm gonna find the bank. Gonna find the bank, stash everything away, and head back out for another haul. And I realize that this isn't the most efficient way of doing things. I went into a drought where I wasn't receiving a lot of sashes, and then all of a sudden I got a few like back to back to back. So the bank should be over here somewhere, if I can remember correctly. I've been doing everything by just kind of memory. Now there is a decent wiki that I've used to traverse some of the zones, because when I got this shining star of light, I had to traverse the Karanas, had to go through High Pass, had to go all the way to Rivervale, had to farm the honeycomb from the bees, but luckily some really nice player helped me out. A bard ran me through a High Pass, a high level bard. Uh, he used the invisible spell and also used cellos to get me through really quickly, so that was really awesome. Shout out to him. I got him on my friends. Let's see here. Okay. Half elves look really cool in plate. I always thought half elves were awesome. Okay. I'm extremely encumbered. And I'm hoping, you see, even with just the bare minimum, well, let's see here. Let me see where I'm at. So, this is my life savings, 214 platinum, some bone chips, a couple bags here. What I got? What I got? It's actually been a while since been a while since I've been here to see my bank. Okay, seems to me I just have some storage stuff. I probably should have kept that box, but it's all good. So you see here, I have 74 weight allowance. I have 79. So I barely have room to carry anything. You know what I mean? So getting this set, like, it's been great. It's helped me out a lot because I've been able to solo the bandits. I got to the point where like I was having a really hard time even keeping people up in groups. I'd basically just spam mana, but now I don't even have to really. Like I said, it's just a slugfest, just a straight melee. I rarely have to cast any spells. I keep Yelp up. Sometimes I use the stun. Sometimes I use the nuke spell I have to pull. But in general, clerics do not have like a good. It's not very cost effective to nuke down an enemy, I would think. Unless you have them rooted and you're on the verge of death, they're almost dead, and you'd rather risk trying to nuke them down from a distance rather than healing yourself and going back in. That's really the only thing I can think of, besides the undead line of spells. So I'm debating if I should put some of these, like the heavier pieces. I'm debating if I should, if I should just, oh god, what have I done? What's my heaviest piece? Chest piece, but that's staying because it's all about the fashion. It's all about the fashion. Uh, I'm gonna keep it. Since I'm not traversing like vast distances, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to be a little bit encumbered. And I didn't do this, but there's also like a farmhouse that you can go to sell. So it's not as bad. So, past few weeks, this has been my routine. Nice and easy. Log in when you want to, log out when you want to. Relatively safe. Now I have died a few times, just kind of learning the area, like seeing the paths of the other bandits there. It's kind of thrown me off. I got into a situation where the bandit I was killing started running and ran into another bandit. I got killed. I had times where there's one vastly stronger than they should be, kept like hitting me very hard. Root kept breaking. I wasn't able to get a heal off. Those situations are difficult, you know. But that's also the challenge of the game. I I secretly really love how punishing it is. I really love this game. I want to spend more time on this game. Like I said, to me, it's the only thing that really mattered, you know? Like, there's such a beautiful game, so many deep and amazing memories. I mean, I could dedicate, and I probably will dedicate a video to just this. But the sense of wonder and exploration, like all that is still there, you know. And isn't it just so amazing that now, 20 years later, we have like smartphones, we have like Wikipedia pages of it, like the mechanics are broken down completely. There's strategy guides, there's everything. Like, you know, like even this, the code has been reworked to generate this server that we play on. But still, there's just something like it's more than the sum of its parts, you know. Um, there's just something still so special about this game, and you know, that's just me. Many people have said it better than I ever could, but I just love existing in the world. I love being in the world. If I can help out anybody on my travels, that would be great. And yeah, I just want to be here. So my plans for this character, going to 50, hopefully before Kunark comes out. In Kunark, though, I would love to have maybe a shaman of sorts, maybe a shadow knight. I really don't know. I'm trying not to be too much of a like altaholic, whatever it's called. So try to focus on one thing at a time. Now, on blue, my necromancer, I started off with a very generous aid of a good friend. He hooked me up with like a lot of decent gear. But since then, I've been trying to. I think I'm like level 36. It's been a while since I played. I was farming the Shralock bags and Kithakor, and then been going to High Keep and killing guards, just trying to like save up. So that's kind of what I'm working on. I really love that character a lot, but I'm sort of taking a break because I wanted to get on the hype train for green. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna focus on this character for a while. I really like the vibe too. It's such a nice change of pace from a necromancer. Another thing too, the reason for this character is like I like the sort of boring gameplay, I guess you could call it, or if you do get a group, you're expected to heal, maybe assist whenever you can, but pretty much like that is your job. I don't want to be responsible for pulling. I don't I don't have a great knowledge of the zones. Maybe like as a cleric, it in a way like it's my way to kind of scout things out. Scout out the dungeon, scout out the zone, see how the other players do it, learn something, and then do it. I'm not the type of guy to like if I don't know how to do something, I'll admit it, or if I have a question, I'll ask. I want everyone to be okay. I want everyone to be alive. And yeah, so I felt like this would be a good fit for me. Am I an amazing cleric? I don't know. I feel like I've done okay in groups. I've grouped in Blackborough so far, and I've grouped at these bandit camps here. So I feel like I've done decent. I mean, I've kept the group alive. I really want to play a rogue again as well, but you see, like my time is just so limited now. I have a lot of stuff going on. And it's hard to play during peak hours, maybe with the exception on Saturdays, but I feel like this would be the best fit for me. I can get a group when I want, I have some solo capability, and that was kind of my line of thought there. Another thing, I have never really been through the Karanas. You see, when I played this game on live or whatever, it wasn't until Plane of Power the portals made it really easy. So I have like some knowledge of the zones, but I've never really like spent days and days and days here like learning everything, learning the ins and outs and everything. So I'm also like very careful. I feel like I don't venture out too far because I'm afraid of I'm afraid of dying, you know? Like, that's one of these games, like, you really have that sense of fear. Some people don't give a crap, but I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my stuff, you know? So, this is what I've been doing. It seems like the bandit camp up there is open. I'm not sure if I can do single pulls up there. The brigands would be very tough for me, so I'm taking it easy right now. Maybe if I get my spells, um, I'll give it a try. But for now, I'm playing the safe game. What else did I want to talk about? Let's see. Give me a moment to collect my thoughts here now, since the crow isn't shrieking. These don't spawn often enough to where I have to be mana efficient, but I've been saving it in case I get an ad or, you know, some kind of emergency. I feel like this is the best weapon that I can come up with for a little while, relative to where I'm at in the game, like location-wise, level-wise. So, it's decent for me, decent damage. I can out-damage these bandits. They also run away when they get lower health, so that's really helpful. And this is how I've been getting by. I'm sure it's not the most effective strategy, but for me it's been working splendidly. I have no complaints. I'm not in a hurry. I'm just enjoying the journey. That's what it's always been about. You know what I mean? No sense getting in a hurry on this game. That's the beauty of it. That's why we play. And you know, if anyone around my level ever wants to duo, Saturdays would be really great for me. I'd love to learn about some of the other zones. I'm concerned about traveling, but like I said, I really want to go to maybe spend a few levels in Crushbone or Unrest. That's kind of my idea. I'll probably will after I'm gonna search for the grave. In the next few videos that I make, I wanna search for the grave of Brad that they supposedly put in the game. Sometime after that, I will collect some of my coin and I will head to the wizard spires that I believe I saw on my way to Rivervale when I was making the run for this weapon, and I'll try to get a port to Greater Fadark, I guess it was, and from there I'll try to make it to Unrest. I just want the level 14 undead spell, undead nuke. I think that would help me out a lot over there. So, yeah. Let's see if we can make it to 14. Have just one bar of yellow to go. Seems like there's someone at the farm. Yeah, there's somebody over there. Cons blue to me. There's a bandit that paths across here sometimes. Let's see if he's up. No. And one comes down from the hill. One stops by the tree there where the bandit spawns that I'm killing, and you see, that's the beauty of it, you know, through repetition. I'm that type of person. Repetition, repetition, repetition. That's how you learn. That's how I learned this sort of like mini camp. It's not really exactly a camp actually, and I feel like when there's a full group up there killing bandits, I killed a grizzly. I'm very like I know I should probably venture out more, so I apologize. I know this isn't the most interesting video, but I like to play it safe, especially since I don't have time. You know, like if I were to die, I have to go to work or go somewhere, run some errands. I can't stand the thought of my body just being there, having to stress about a corpse run later, so that's why I play the safe game. Another thing too that I wanted to add is this game is like, or just in general, I think it would be cool to just sort of have like an archive of memories, you know, because it's like life is just this collection of moments, you know, and there's actually, I guess, an enchanter up here killing the bandits. Okay, that's cool. I'm not able to take this camp anyway. This would be extremely difficult for me at this level, or ever. So I'm gonna stick to the sure thing. For some reason I really like this tree here, so I've just been chilling out by this tree. Another thing I was doing was just like working on my skills, um, maxing out my meditate, which has been really helpful, maxing out my heal, my alteration skill. So for the future levels, I don't have such a problem, you know? And like defense too is very important. Defense. I found with the stun spell is like instant snap aggro. Tanks can't get things off of me. I've tried interrupting the spellcasters, but it's not worth it because I've actually died in the bandit camp doing that, so I had to learn the hard way. Um, but yeah, that's it. This is my cleric. Just hanging out, waiting for the bandit to spawn. Very exciting. But it gives me time to drink my coffee, so it's all good. Man, this is such a beautiful game. I really regret not playing it earlier. Um, this was mentioned to me by a friend who was very excited that they came out with a server like this. But at the time I was playing Final Fantasy, my heart wasn't in it exactly completely. But man, you know, with the passage of time and how things have happened, I keep saying this, but this is the only game that really mattered, you know. It was such a special thing for me. I'm from a small Eastern European country. You can't tell now, but I had a very hard time like learning English, and I can single-handedly say that like this game helped my vocabulary, my like communication skills, my English, just like life lessons, you know, like you read everything, you learn about just to be careful, to be safe, be nice to other people. Um, I just, it's so difficult to explain, but this game will always have such a special place in my heart, so I'm gonna stick to it for now. I love the atmosphere. I love all the weather effects. The only thing that I really don't like is the crow shrieking in the middle of the night. It's so annoying. I need to figure out if there's a way to turn this off. So since that enchanter is up there, basically killing that whole bandit camp, I don't have to worry about the more dangerous bandits lurking. Actually, there's one pathing right now. Sometimes they get into a fight with the bears or the lions, and that helps a little bit. Yeah, it seems like it's a barbarian heading up there. So, but I don't have to worry about any immediate dangers other than that wolf hitting me up when the spell book is open in my face. Pretty straightforward. Not the most exciting camp, you know, like a lot of times with these, like I got lucky here. I won the slugfest. There's times where I've taken much, much more damage. There's times I've almost died. There's times I've panicked to try to get a root off and back off and heal. But so far I've had an easy time here. Barely lost any health in this fight. Let's see if we can find the barbarian that went up the hill. Okay, well here's a spellcaster, so this is going to be challenging. Let's see if we can do it actually. Let's see if we can do it. The best way that I've found is just to jump on them before I have time to buff. Also stun. He's got the damage shield on. This probably is a bad idea to fight him out here too. So hopefully that enchanter killed the barbarian that was up there. And with these, if you deplete their mana pool, it's not so bad. It also becomes a slugfest. Otherwise, if you root and back off, they'll continue nuking you from a distance. So far, though, this one hasn't been too bad. Like I said, even besides the brigands, these are the most dangerous. But I feel like I've gotten to the point now where I can hold this down pretty successfully. So I don't have to worry too much. He's going to get the spell off. That's fine. As long as you can take the barrage, you should be okay. It's scary at first, but once he dumps all his mana on you, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, let's try it. Okay. Oof, that was scary actually. That probably wasn't very smart. What I was gonna do was root, back off, and heal myself. And like I said, even the most dangerous encounters... Where's he at? It usually just comes down to... What the... Okay. Okay, this is ridiculous. Come on. I'm afraid of him getting like a couple of ticks of health back, turning around, nuking me down. I came out of that with 81 HP. Yeah, so I've gotten to the point where I can pretty much hold down this area by myself. But these are the most difficult. I have not tried the brigands and I don't think I will. This pathing is... Whew, okay. Healing myself back up. Okay. That's it. That's my routine. That's what I do. Hoping to get a couple of sashes here and there. Build up my coin. Get my spells. Set myself up. Play it safe. Play it safe. Bide my time. Bide my time. You know, make myself... you know what? Let's get this one as well. Let's get this bandit. I thought I saw her out there earlier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna nuke. The bandits are never the barbarian ones. I don't believe they're ever casters. Some of them hit extremely hard and backstab. I don't know if all the bandits backstab. I don't know if it's like only if they have a weapon. I don't exactly know, but I'm gonna pull her out here to be safe and just try and get her down. I have full HP, so I'm gonna keep strength up and just kind of go into a slugfest here and see what happens. This might not have been the smartest idea. Okay, Barbarian's Bash. That's the other thing. I still think I can come out on top though. I believe that I've reached the soft cap for defense. That's what's helping me out a lot here. Since I got this set of Banded, I've been able to successfully hold it down. So, yeah, you know, I barely have the strength to carry it, but it really helps me out a lot. So, I'm not complaining. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, I can definitely win this encounter. Okay, cool. Whenever it's not so crowded, it's okay, here's my tree. Whenever it's not so crowded, it's very easy to hold this area down and actually enjoy it. You know, it gives me time to just pace myself, keep myself up, and it's kind of become my comfort zone, honestly. So, but that's it. I just thought I would end 2019 by sipping a little bit of coffee, killing a few bandits, and yeah, let's get this one. I'm working on getting better and better equipment. Gonna start streaming. Gonna get a camera. I just kind of want to work with what I have at the moment. I was like itching to play this game, and I want to embrace my creativity more, create good memories, uh, create videos. I really love this game. I want to learn more. I want to exist in the world. I just want to be an all-around decent cleric, you know. It's not the most exciting path, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. EverQuest mirrors life. You know, this game is life in a way, if you really think about it. Yeah. So I'm definitely... This seems easier. Maybe it's because I've kept all my skills for the level and... Oh, that's one thing I was gonna do. I was gonna try to get to 14. Why not? Let's just do that, shall we? If anyone's still even watching. And another thing too, this is mostly... Okay, well, I may not reach this for some time. Do we want to do this? Half a yellow. How long would that take? How long has it been already? Close to 50 minutes? Ooh. Yeah, we want to do it. We want to do it. Let's go. I just have to crank things up a notch, keep the experience coming. I don't really need the mana to exactly survive, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go after these bears here. Wait on a bandit to path down. Okay. I'm gonna try to get this grizzly. I don't know if the rabid ones spawn around here, but I've been very curious about... I know there's a quest for the rabid grizzly bear pelts or something like that, so... But I figure if I can take the bandits, I can probably take the grizzlies. So that's what we'll do. We'll get to 14, we'll memorize our spells, and we'll set ourselves up. Seems like this bandit farm is open as well. So I'm actually going to try and take that spellcaster there. That might be a pool with an ad. I don't know if I have the mana for that. One thing that I don't like about Classic is I don't know how much mana I have. I can see how much mana my spells uh, cost, and I can roughly estimate how much I have, but I don't. It's kind of uncomfortable to not really know, because it's like you yourself, like you're the character. How do you not know how much mana you really have? You know what I mean? I mean, just you kind of just have to eyeball it, but there's just like a slight inconvenience, and I'm sure that's going to change in the future. But yeah, let's get to 14. Let's get to the next stage. I'm gonna be extremely sad if the audio is off in this video, or the just like something's wrong. I'm kind of just winging it right now, so it's gonna get better with time. Just stay with me. Okay, that's that brown bear there. Where's that other grizzly? Okay, here's a bandit out here. The farmers I'm not too worried about. As long as I can get a single pull, I'll be okay. I don't know if there's any more inside of the building there. Okay, there's a farmer, but I'm not too worried. You know what? I think there may be someone here actually. I think there may be someone here killing the bandits, and I don't wanna steal any kills. Okay, well I'll try to find this. That's not the grizzly. That's not it either. Okay, well I don't see anybody. I better make a decision quick before the rest of the camp pops. Okay, let's just do it. Give myself a little bit of room to work with. That was close. They all spawned in the back. Okay, this is gonna be good. Ooh, it's gonna take a little bit longer than I thought, but we'll get there. Maybe another 10 minutes or so if these kills go smoothly. I'm gonna keep an eye on this other bandit here. She no doubt will backstab. Okay, and there's one of the ones pathing across, coming from down the hill there. But right now we gotta focus on what's in front of us. Oof. 18, 24, 18. This one's hitting very hard. I think that goes for all the barbarians. They're just a much sturdier race. Let's see, how many do we got in the zone? 14 players in the zone. Mostly higher level. I'm winning the slugfest. I wasn't winning it in the beginning. But, okay. I don't know what the current state of the server is in regards to like I'm sure there's many players who've reached the top who have rated. I don't know what the price for like decent gear is, but I've also thought about. I mean, and obviously this isn't the best way to make money, but once I set my spells up for the next few levels, if I get lucky with like sashes and get more bronze weapons, get more money, I may buy myself something like some nice sort of like strength, wisdom gear if I can find any. Let's see if these bandits. I'm more interested in the ones out here. It's a lot easier to control. I don't want to risk getting ads. I really don't know what's inside the other building there, and I don't want to end the video with an embarrassing death. Let's get this bandit here. Probably should have healed myself up. I like to pull out here, that way I can keep an eye on the hill, keep an eye out on what's in front of me, because I feel like the zone line is behind me, up that hill there, so there's really no danger other than that annoying wolf who'll hit you when you have your spell book open. Now see, what's happening here is, I should have healed. That was my mistake. I should have healed before I engaged this bandit. Okay, yeah. That was dangerous. One thing I love too is like nothing is for sure. You think you're coming out on top in a slugfest, they get a few lucky hits on you, and I mean, I really don't have that much health, you know, so it's dangerous. It's a dangerous game that I like to play at times, but for me now, it's the only way. I have no choice. I could probably spend most of my mana pool nuking, and I would not be able to have enough to get the kill, keeping up root and nukes. So, like I said, this probably is not the obviously it's not the best class to solo with, but right now I have to make it work this way until I can get in a situation where do I want to do this with no mana? I don't. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna meditate a little bit. Yeah, so this is the best option for me right now. I mean, I may have to find a partner to duo with in the future. I think I mean, you can't go wrong with a cleric on your side, you know, no matter the class. That's one thing I like the game. No matter the combination, you can make it work. Also, any class has the capability to solo. It would be very difficult, but rogues, they could solo as well. I've done it on live. There's ways to get backstabs off. Um, you know, it's very expensive, but you can make poisons. You can find a way. You know what I mean? It's not very solo friendly exactly, but it's possible. Seems like there's a necromancer moving in. Very hard to compete with those. But I'm about to give this up here anyway, here shortly. I regret I may not be able to. I'm so close though, I'm so close. I was hoping to end the video with a level, hoping to get my spells here. I have invisibility versus undead. That's going to be useful, like traveling, especially through unrest. I have my next smite spell, which I think is still many levels behind what like a current caster would have. 70 mana. Cancel magic. Figured that would help me with this. The bandits who cast spells or just future NPCs. I don't know. I had the money, so why not? My next healing spell, that's going to be extremely useful. Extremely useful. Bind. Extremely useful. Expulse Undead. Those are going to be my main one. Healing and Expulse Undead. Do I get a buff next level? I forgot. I'm going to have to check to see if I missed something. But, like I said, I'll be here in the immediate area. I don't have plans to like go on some great journey just yet, so I'll be able to set myself up. There's absolutely no rush. Let me check. I'm gonna check this camp here, see if it's still camped. Otherwise, I'm gonna make my way back to the farmhouse to see if I can get a kill. Okay, the enchanter is still in the zone. I'm sure she's still up here. No, it's fully popped. Huh. No, there's no way. There is no way I can handle this. My only option is to wait on the patrol to path back down the hill. I love this view though. I love the moon. I love the sunset, the clouds here. It's such a beautiful, beautiful environment. Alright. Okay. Let's make our way back. I apologize if the sound or anything is off. I'm gonna take a look at this. This is like my first video ever in years. I went through a brief stint when I was streaming, and like maybe like 5 years ago, I was playing the game, but not as seriously as now. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm here to stay. So these farmers, I could probably handle this. I could. Okay, well they're going away, so I could probably handle this even with an ad. Seems like there's a barbarian who was also scoping it out. Pull back just to make sure. Yeah, okay. Single pull. No problem. No problem. Seems like that guy got the other bandit there. The caster. Good luck, my friend. Couple more kills, and I'll get there. Another thing too, humans, I believe, are my favorite classic race. I love the idea of humans, you know, average across the board, don't really excel in anything, aren't really weak in anything, have horrible eyesight, but in general are like extremely well balanced. And also like the aesthetic as well. I like the aesthetic of the human race. I like that humans, no matter what, just have resilience, you know, like, look at all these other races. Ogres, trolls with their strength, high elves, erudites with their intelligence, but it's like, despite all that, humans find a way to survive always. Oh man, I'm really... I'm really eating crap here. Okay, we'll see. It usually always comes down to that. My next choice was going to be to root and distance myself, heal up, and go back in. That's been my strategy for tougher opponents. There's a grizzly as well. What I'll probably do is go for the bandit. Small bag. I can put that in the bank. I prioritize the bandits because they have a chance to drop a sash. That helps me out in the long run. Now this one here is going to be very difficult without mana. So I'm actually going to meditate a little bit. Nope, it was pulled by another player. That's fine. So in that case, I'll go for the bear. Okay, well, there's a bandit here. Sorry, it's kind of this area is all over the place, and it's very difficult to do when there's multiple players in the area. This is a spellcaster. Also, werewolves patrol here at night, so let's just try it. Let's just try it. I just have to watch my back. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna root, and I'm gonna make a break for it. I think I can take him though. The thing is that I believe the half-elves don't have as much health, so it's a lot easier to kill. You just have to survive their barrage of spells. So it's really intimidating at first, but if you just have to outlast them. So far, I'm not doing a great job of that. You know what? Stick to my strat. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna root them, get a heal. Uh-oh. I resisted. The only thing that sucks now is like he's not gonna run away. Uh-oh. What is this shit? He's not gonna run away because he's rooted. Okay, I don't want to sit here and take spells, so I have to go back in. This wasn't the smartest thing, but that's how you do it. He's out of mana, I'm out of mana, and there is a ghoul or a werewolf in the distance, so I must hurry and get this kill and go to my spot and meditate. Hopefully there's not a bandit patrolling behind me. Okay, good job, good job. Let's go. Yeah, this huge mountain in the distance here, I believe that's the zone line. So other than this wolf that's here in this like immediate area, there's really nothing that comes this way. So I feel like it's always been relatively safe when I've been here. And like I said, I haven't spent like a whole lot of time because this is actually the longest I've played in a while. But in general, I feel like this is a very safe area. I haven't had any trouble. Whew, that was scary. And see, any other time, like I would love to duo with this druid. It's just I don't have much time at the moment. Another kill or two should get me there. Another kill or two should get me there. And if anyone managed to watch this to the very end, I greatly appreciate it. Um, I would love to know if you did or not. I'm hoping that these are just something you can have on in the background and enjoy, just kind of hanging out while you play or do whatever. 'Cause see, me personally, like, I love to watch gameplay footage, especially of like EverQuest as well, because it's so chill, you know? So I find myself watching like Super Bits and Bob, uh, just like random streams, Joe Leonard. Uh, yeah, you know, I really like to watch just like random videos of Project 1999, see some of the other zones, see how people play, you know. So hopefully this was entertaining. If you made it to the end, I would love to know. Um, Type in like strawberries in the comments or something. I'm very curious. Yeah, let's see if we can get one more kill and we'll end it here. See if that bear is out there. Yeah, that's the lower con one. Well, no sense rushing it. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. We should be getting a spawn soon. $11 players now. Beautiful game. I love the environment. It's just this particular one with the crow. It drives me crazy. Okay, here we go. Hopefully that's a bronze weapon as well. That would be cool. A little bit goes a long way, you know. Especially, and like I said, I don't have very many connections. I don't have a way to get money. I'm not interested in the trade skills. This is the only way for me. I have to just save up. So, um, I the spells are the most important thing. What I'm gonna do is spells, and then traveling expenses like ports and stuff like that. That's gonna be my primary like spending. Gear, if I can manage, that'll be fine, but other like I don't have the money for expensive gear, so hopefully, and I also want to like earn the gear, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be spending a lot of the time in dungeons and just try to do everything organically. That's my mission. Bronze spear. That's good. It wasn't enough to level me up though, unfortunately. Let's kill this grizzly. Let's kill this grizzly, and that should do it. Seems like a lot of players around here have the same idea. Yeah, I mean, better to play it safe, you know. I think there's also a scarecrow camp at some point in the map here. I'm interested in maybe trying my undead sort of nuke there to see if I could maybe hold that area down. I don't know. I may hang around here, like I said, for another couple yellows or so, and then it'll be time to move on, because I really need to get some experience. I've been really slacking. I've played since the start of Green, and this is all I have to show for it. I want to find that nice middle ground, you know. It's like, I feel like a lot of players that are serious have gone all the way to the top. A lot of the people I've met in Blackborough and stuff like that, you know, they're in their 30s and 40s now. I'm still, you know, just barely making it. So, but I want to get into that, like, I want to ascend past all the low level stuff. I want to get somewhere towards the middle, you know, find some nice groups, find some nice duoing partners. Okay, there we go. That did it. So, I'm level 14. In the next video, I will memorize my new spells. I will continue killing bandits to get my nice little safety net here. I'm gonna double check and make sure I have all the important spells that I need. And yeah, here's my tree. Alright, I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it if you made it to the end. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.